morning, afternoon, or evening, hockey fans. Round 2 is about to start later tonight at 7:30, with the first game being the Pittsburgh Penguins taking on the Ottawa Senators. I know I'm mispronouncing that to save my damn fucking life. But if you missed what happened Monday, the surprise of it all has happened. The Boston Bruins advanced, and so did the New York Rangers, because the Washington Capitals do what they do best and choke faster than Paris Hilton. But let's get to the conference semifinals and start in the Eastern Conference. The first one is my Pittsburgh Penguins taking on the Ottawa Senators. I know I'm mispronouncing the Ottawa name. I apologize. Now, this is the fourth playoff meeting for these two teams, all occurring over the last 7 seasons, with Pittsburgh winning the previous 2. The most recent meeting was 2010 Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Where the Penguins defeated Ottawa in 6 games. The Penguins won all 3 games this year in the regular season. I'm going to take the Penguins on this one. Ottawa looked pretty good, and they're advancing, but I just feel the Penguins are the better team. I think everything's clicking now, particularly since I think Cosby's got a few games back under him now. I think the Penguins will easily advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. But it's going to be 7 games, though. I think Ottawa's going to put up a fight, but I think Penguins will win in the end. Next, it is the Boston Bruins taking on the New York Rangers. This is the 10th playoff meeting for these two teams, with Boston having won 6 of the 9 previous series. The most recent meeting was in 1973, before a lot of us were born, which New York won in 5 games. The Rangers have won 2 out of the 3 games in the regular season series. Now, Boston's got the home field advantage, and they got the Boston strong mentality right now after the unfortunate incident a few months ago. But I just feel the Rangers, they just been playing good hockey. They beat the Capitals, which I don't think anyone had happening. Granted, no one had Boston advancing either, I don't think. So to me, this one's what you call a coin flip. You couldn't go wrong with either team. But I'm going to take the Rangers on this one. I just feel safer with New York right now. I just think they're the underdog in this one, and I got to pick them. I just like how they're playing a little bit better than Boston, but I would not be surprised if Boston advanced. Excuse me again. And I'm going to say this one ends in 7 games as well. I just feel this one's going to be a tough game, but I'm taking the Rangers closely. Next, in the Western Conference semifinals, the first one is the Chicago Blackhawks taking on the Detroit Red Wings. That is right, the Red Wings beat the Ducks. So this is what I have to do. Thank you, Detroit, for screwing that up. This is the 16th playoff meeting between these two teams, with Chicago winning the last 8 of the previous 15 series. The most recent meeting between these two was in 2009 in the Western Conference Finals, which Detroit won. Now, the Blackhawks won all 4 games this year in the regular season. Now, I'll give this to Detroit. You surprised me. I didn't think you were going to advance, but you did. But I'm going to take the Blackhawks in 6 games. Blackhawks definitely the better team on this. So Chicago, as much as I hate saying it, I got to pick Chicago on this one. By the way, the Penguins series starts tonight, 7:30. And the New York Rangers Boston Bruins series starts tomorrow at 7:30. Not tomorrow, May 16th. My mistake on that. As far as for the Chicago Blackhawks and Detroit Red Wings, their series starts tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And this gets us to the last series. The Los Angeles Kings versus the San Jose Sharks. This is the second playoff series for these two teams. The first was only 2 years ago, 2011 in the Western Conference quarterfinals, which the Sharks won in 6 games. Excuse me, sorry, I just woke up, so that's why I'm a little tired. The two teams split this year's 4-game regular season games. This is again another coin flip, because both teams are good, and the Kings are the defending champions, like I said in my opening. And the Sharks are real good this year as well. But for me in this case, I gotta take the team that's got the home field advantage. I gotta take the Kings on this one. The defending champions, they got the home field. And I just gotta say that's gotta help some. I mean, I know Sharks, they had an easier time advancing to the semifinals, but I just feel the Kings are just the better team. I'm going to take the Kings in this one. I'm going to say that goes to 7 games, though. I think that's going to be another hard series. It's going to be great to watch. But if you're making picks, I think this one in the Rangers-Bruins series is going to be the hardest picks for people, unless you're a fan of those teams. I mean, if you are, hey, we know you're going with. But if you're not, you really got to be careful, because you don't know which team's better. I mean, because to me, they both play the same. As far as for right now, that's pretty much it for the playoffs for hockey right now. So just as a recap, I got the Penguins, Rangers, Blackhawks, and the Kings moving on to their respected finals. Let me know what you think of my picks. Do you agree with me? Or do you think I'm going to get some of them wrong? Let me know what you think. And I will see you later this week for my 2 video game reviews and my WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view picks. Until then, this is the DOUG signing off. Woo!